Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where, everything's kinda messed up right now. And I think because we got, like, an ending, I think we're supposed to start a new game, mainly because the new game button is all messed up. So, I don't know if things are... Oh, God. I'm not going to read it all like that. I don't know if things are going to be different. We'll see. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in midair like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend. So it seems like it's about the same right now. So, oh my gosh. Whoa. So is that... Wow. That picture looked like it was like 90% Yuri, so I wonder if that's almost like the percentage Yuri playthrough that I did. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Okay, so now it's new, I think. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dustin? Oh. Monika? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah. It has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of... dull? How many members do you have so far? How many indeed? 4? 3? Be Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki. 3? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Oh, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Dustin. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but I don't know if I want to go back there. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Dustin, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? So, is Monika kind of like my main female counterpart now? Like, if I were to hypothetically go after Yuri again, would Monika get mad at me? Because there's no Sayori. I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. It sounds, well... Technically, Natsuki gave us the cupcake, but I think that's splitting hairs. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Well, don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dustin. I didn't say I was joining. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, -1. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Who, moi? The most attractive, athletic, and smart girl in class? No, probably not. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Dustin in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know, just gonna make cupcakes. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dustin? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Well, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Well, don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dustin, what kinds of things do you like to read? Not this question again, it didn't go so well last time. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yudi's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yudi? Let's see. She's gonna go into her, deep and complex. Okay, I'm trying to remember what all we have read before. Telling good story in foreign worlds, equally impressive. She's clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid in the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Like a lot of things. Okay, stories with deep psychological elements. Isn't it amazing? Yep, all that stuff. Been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. The best line ever. Conversation with a rock. Didn't expect that. Suits your personality. This part all seems very samey, but I guess Sayori isn't really a part here. So maybe that's why Natsuki hates horror. She likes cute things. Yes, we know that. What gives you that idea? Scrap paper. Oh, I want to know what the poem's called, though. I really want to know. You write your own poems, I guess sometimes. Impressive. Why don't you share? No! You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer. I understand. Okay. Get all this. I think I'm looking for where the next, glitch is. That's probably what we'd be looking for. To really know when we're going to get something new. Or either that or when we start sharing poems. Because that would almost certainly do something, right? And as much as I hate it, because as much as I hate her, Monica's the most intriguing person, so I think I might go after her as best I... Well, but you can't really go after her, can you? Monica may have convinced me to stop by in this case. We can't write poems for her, so that's interesting. Dear. I feel like there's no way I'll be able to write poems for everybody in one playthrough. And even though this is a new game, I definitely think this is one playthrough. Oh, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... okay. Did we need 4 before? Did we need 5? I'm not sure. But so, can I only hang out with Monica on the weekend? It's interesting. So maybe I might have to do that this time and see what happens. Because she is a strange character. She's the one who breaks the fourth wall. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. But no, I wonder what's for breakfast. Dustin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Mediocre writing skills. Girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait. I have no one to walk home with. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So, can you impress? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Oh. You suck, game. Oh, God. So yeah, I can't impress, can't impress Monika. Do I want to go after Yuri again? Probably not. I guess we'll have to go after Natsuki. I'm curious if there will be something that, like, is obviously, related to Sayori. I'm not seeing anything. Like, anxiety? No, anxiety is that. Childhood? Kawaii? Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything that would relate to Sayori. I thought maybe it would be like in that same weird language. Or like, it's not a language, like the glitch characters. Joy is apparently for Yuri. I didn't know that. Oh no, Parfait. Vivation? No. Oh gosh, I'm doing so bad. I should have just done Doki Doki, but whatever. I thought it would be kind of cool if, like, maybe you could go after Sayori and then have, like, a mental breakdown of, like, why am I writing this in particular or something. That'd be kind of interesting. Heartbeat? Sounds good. Okay, seems like we got her. Alright. Hi again, Dustin. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dustin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika, you're in the way. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Meh. Oh gosh, this is so weird. It's so good. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. The background's tilted. The background is 100% tilted. Oh, it's disorienting. You can't make this stuff up. I just noticed it and I immediately turned my head oh, I'm not seeing that wrong, right? Also, I don't think... Yeah, they weren't off the screen before. I'm sorry, Dustin. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, so you're not gonna give me one this time? I can't say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. Oh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Okay, so she is giving me the book. So, interesting. I wonder... Curious how things change if you go along a different route, but I mean, that's the beautiful part about visual novels, is especially weird ones like this, where you're like, wait, what would have happened? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I believe the word you're looking for is moe. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Is she getting more and more off the screen, or am I just crazy? Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, God. It was doing that. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear... Okay, so I think this is kind of where we go to the Natsuki route. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Have I had a choice yet? I'm hoping I didn't forget to save somewhere, because I know I already forgot on, like, that first choice. No! Oh! Fucking Monika! That's something we definitely don't understand because we didn't go the Natsuki route the first time. Yikes. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Dude, she keeps her collection organized in the classroom. You're in the clear. How did you know, anyway? She listened to you? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. This has got to be some fourth wall stuff here. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, I know that feel. Haha, good reference. It's not even that good of a reference. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dustin. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Oh good, so I get to read a book with her. So I wonder if I would have gotten to read a book with Sayori had I gone that route. I'm assuming this is what's gonna happen. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Like a magical girl book? It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Hey man, if that's how you gotta come out. I'm sorry. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? I believe Yuri and I figured out how to do it. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before... I did forget. Like, literally first day writing the poem, I just went right into it. Idiot. Ugh. Oh well. I'm not too worried. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I would notice. Well, she hopes I won't notice. Wow, I can read, I promise. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. This has gotta be it. This has gotta be fourth wall right there. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Aw, that's adorable! Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't have friends either, do you? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Dude, you're like a freshman. You're like what? I don't know how schools really work in Japan, but that probably puts you around 14 or 15. I'd say that's still a kid. And you can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait. Which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Oh. Jesus. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Oh gosh, now I'm really wondering what the Yuri route would have been. Oh man, and I forgot to save like a dingus. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What's happening? Time passes. Oh, good. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aww. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh. Okay, then? I guess we don't get to read this part. Oh. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh, that's not like a weird thing. I'm assuming she just kind of like yells at me or something. I thought this was Monika like, hey, fourth wall breaking time, she's broken. Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. Oh god, if my hypotheses are correct, Sayori had depression, and it sounds like Monica told her to kill herself. Oh god, she's gonna have Yuri hurt herself a lot. If I'm correct about Yuri being into self-harm and blood, she's going to just mess Yuri up. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. You're not like being starved at home, are you? Don't worry, Dustin. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Oh, okay. So the skip is here. Oh. I guess I don't get to keep my saves. Things are getting weird. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here, but I'm very curious, so I'm probably gonna record, like, immediately after, for sure. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Doki Doki Literature Club, goodbye.